Hey guys, Brett Weiss here. Welcome to another video. We are in the thick of the NBA playoffs, so I thought it'd be cool to show you guys a basketball game to talk about one-on-one Dr. J versus Larry Bird, which is also called one-on-one, or just Dr. J and Larry Bird go one-on-one. I want to talk about that game. I do have the Atari 7800 version in the box, and I have the Tandy 1000 version. Now this is really cool. This is one of the coolest pieces of physical media I own. And in just a couple of minutes, I want to show you guys this up close. It is unbelievable. They don't make them like this anymore. But very briefly, one-on-one Dr. J versus Larry Bird was written by Eric Hammond for the Apple II and published by Electronic Arts under Trip Hawkins in 1983. It was ported to Atari 8-bit computers, the Commodore 64, and various other computers. And there was an Atari 7800 version and ColecoVision version as well. I do have the boxed Atari 7800 version. This is a really cool game of one-on-one, obviously by the title, but it's on one end of the court, on one basket. And it's a simple game, but it also has a lot of features too. You can shatter the backboard. There's a 24-second clock. There's fatigue factors, hot streaks, instant replays. It's a really fun game. Fouls, like reaching in foul. If a player reaches in to get the ball, but they foul the player instead, reach in calls. Really cool game. And I enjoy the 7800 version, ColecoVision version as well. And like I said, in a minute, I want to show you this amazing piece of physical media for the Tandy 1000. But very briefly, I am a major Dr. J Julius Erving fan. He's my favorite athlete of all time. I actually have his rookie card, not a repro. This is the original Julius Erving rookie card when he played for the Virginia Squires back in the day. Amazing. Obviously got it in protective case here. I've got a ton of other Dr. J cards I'm going to show you guys in a future video, but very briefly, I want to show you these two. These oversized cards, just really interesting here early in his career when he was at the Nets, when he hadn't been traded to the Sixers yet. Very cool. Awesome stuff. Love me some Dr. J. I've got this cool VHS tape. Great stuff. And this book, The Fabulous Dr. J. I've got some other Dr. J stuff as well, which I'll probably show you guys when I do the trading cards. Now, I grew up just a hardcore Dr. J fan ever since I can remember being interested at all in sports. And I was just absolutely blown away in 1983 when they won the championship. I was 15 years old and I was so freaking excited. Now, my brother was a Larry Bird fan, and he would make fun of Dr. J. He called Dr. J Crapter J and said he was just all style and no substance, which he knew better. Nothing could be further from the truth. Dr. J could absolutely dominate games on both ends of the court. Amazing player. And of course, he was very flashy with the amazing slam dunks, finger rolls, and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, at school, we would get into, just bitter arguments over. Most people liked either the Lakers with Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or they liked the Celtics with Larry Bird, or the 76ers with Dr. J and then Moses Malone. And I was Team Doctor all the way, and I played basketball all through junior high, beginning in sixth grade I played, and then I played in junior high, and I played in high school as well. Always been a huge basketball fan, and Dr. J, just, one of my childhood heroes, every bit as much as Ace Frehley and The Flash and Mr. Spock, hardcore fan. But you guys are into video games more than basketball, most likely, so, and computer games. So let's get to this. I'm going to show you guys an up-close look at this amazing piece of physical media that they just don't make them like this anymore. It is awesome, so check it out. All right, here we go. Julius Erving and Larry Bird go one-on-one, one of the coolest pieces of physical media I own. It's for the Tandy 1000, which I don't even have that computer, but when I saw this years ago, I had to pick it up because it's just so dang cool. It's packaged so well. It's just so awesome. We'll look at the manual here in a minute. It's awesome too, in addition to the packaging. Wouldn't really call it a box. It's just a kind of like a record album or something. But awesome. Check out, it's basically got a poster there. Not a huge fan of the short shorts back in the day, but I'm glad Michael Jordan sort of started the trend of wearing longer, baggier shorts. But boy, Doctor and Bird definitely looking tough there. Doctor's ripped. And I do love the old Converse shoes. Those are cool. But just great presentation, street ball. And there's some quotes here from the game development sessions. Dr. J and Larry Bird did act as consultants. And you've got them, you know, just talking about each other, like why Larry might lose. And Larry says, listen, he's flashier, definitely. Look at those finger rolls and spins and reverses in midair. And Doctor says that Bird is a better rebounder. Larry's a big guy. Really cool stuff. Folds up there. And you've got some negative style photos there. The old people remember what negatives in film camera or camera film is. Anyway, great stuff. And here's the actual game disc. Very floppy. And even the warranty. Pretty cool. Electronic Arts. So let's take a look at the instruction manual. Put this aside a minute and check out the manual. Another cool picture of Doc and Bird. Guess they were playing shirts and skins. You don't really need to do that one-on-one, but Doctor wanted to show off his abs, I suppose. But definitely detailed instructions for the game and some more pictures from development sessions. Pretty awesome. Really cool. Well, they just don't make them like this anymore. More quotes from design sessions. You could while away a Saturday afternoon just reading about, you know, Doc and Bird. And it's got bios on the players too. Really cool. Great stuff there, guys. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you played one-on-one for any game consoles. I'd love to hear about it. And just if you miss physical media, you know, these kind of great presentation for these games, so much more interesting just than a download. And if you could hit that subscribe button, I would appreciate it, and that like button as well. And yeah, just let me know in the comments your experiences playing, collecting, or whatever the game one-on-one for, you know, any system, console, computer, whatever. Thanks a lot, guys. If you're a fan of my work, you might want to consider supporting me on Patreon. For just a low fee each month, you get a lot of extra content. Another way to support the channel and my writing career is to buy books direct from me, including the 100 Greatest Console Video Games, the Classic Home Video Game Series. It's like an encyclopedia set. And this massive bad boy, the NES Omnibus Volume 1 A through L. I will put links in the description of this video where you can buy books direct from me and where you can support me on Patreon. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.